Greetings. Welcome to Little Discovery Corner. I think I will start off with my Akashic Tarot today. I think I'll go for some jumpers. Tell me about the collective today. Summer, winter. 5 of Forces. Alright, that could have something to do with balancing out, which has been a bit of a theme recently. Or coming out of a winter into a summer. Happier place. King of Keys. That's a little bit like the King of Pentacles, the Emperor in traditional tarot. King of Forces. This kind of makes me think of balancing out too. You have like a predator on one side, prey on the other. Maybe like the calmer, peaceful side and the more assertive, aggressive side. And this could be, or, you know, the peaceful higher self versus the aggressive ego. You got this little bunny here. The bunny, it's not white, but it kind of makes me think a little bit of Alice in Wonderland, and it's the first to face this like little river to cross. Rivers, bodies of water represent our emotional states. Loving elementals. This makes me think of like your spirit guides, you know, your higher self, trying to lead you to where you need to go. And that, I think, ties in with the bunny. And it's like a bright moon trying to shine out on a dark night. It's like the elements are trying to show this person the way, and he needs to cross this body of water, this little brook. And that can be scary, because that, like, crossing a moving body of water, as far as symbolic imagery goes, is about, you know, facing your fears, crossing dangerous territory as far as your emotions, and facing your emotional state and your hidden self, which ties in with the night. And a dark night. They say the dark night of the soul, that's what that's all about, is plunging into the depths of your unconscious, your subconscious, to figure out your tics and your habits and your patterns and old wounds that could be keeping you stuck in certain cycles that are not healthy for you. So, let's say you're trying to balance out two sides. Find a middle way forward into like a happier place, but you're kind of lost in the woods. But to rescue your inner child, you got to go with the flow. Listen to your intuition telling you to go ahead and cross that river. Get through your dark night. Okay. In light. Funny that I notice all these woodland creatures, because I was also called to pull out my Woodland Warden's deck, which I haven't used in a little while. Stagnation, okay. You could be feeling stuck. when it comes to trying to balance out and get through this dark night, cross that river, learn how to listen to your higher self on the best way to go. Leadership, all right. Could be a sign to take charge of your own direction and not wait too long for a sign to come to you or something to change things for you. Not wait too long for the universe to shift your path for you. Sometimes you gotta just take the first step, take the initiative, be the leader in your own life, and cross that river. Healing, yeah. Getting through the dark night involves focusing on healing, inner healing, healing of your inner emotional and mental wounds, which may reach back to, say, a bad heartbreak from, say, your first love, first marriage, first relationship, or it could go back even further into how you were raised by your caretakers, or it could be both. And it really bears examining and digging those up. If you're feeling hurt by anything that happened to you in your past, you may have been suppressing that, and you need to go ahead and dig it up so you can feel it and process it and release those emotions you've been suppressing. And that is what healing is about. And you'll come out of this dark night into this sunny day having rescued your inner child. Yeah. And come out of the winter and into the summer triumphant and confident. Okay, go with my Therapets deck. Go with the card dealer shuffle because these are big cards. Therapets gives us some more cute animals to look at. Every time you thought life would defeat you, you were wrong. So, taking charge to strike out on your own, digging deep into your emotional wounds in order to find that courage to strike out on your own, go your own way, take the steps you need to take to get through this dark night into your King of Keys energy, find that key to a better place, to a happier, safer place for your inner child. That may be scary, and you may feel defeated, but yeah, taking charge of your own healing, if you keep going, you can prove yourself wrong. You will survive this, okay? You might be going through a winter, a dark, scary night, lost in the forest, metaphorically speaking. But life won't defeat you, and you can survive it. There's no need to be so hard on yourself. You're managing as best you can, okay? So, facing this dark night, facing these turbulent waters, may involve facing some mistakes that you've made against others. And that can involve forgiving yourself. And forgiving yourself may also involve forgiving yourself for not seeing the truth about certain people you've surrounded yourself with for most of your life, or never questioning caretakers' methods, even when you dig deep and it's starting to dawn on you that they weren't the most healthy. You can forgive yourself for not seeing it, and you can forgive them for they were doing the best they can. That's what's called generational trauma. They were just doing what they thought was normal. But there were psychologically harmful things that have just been passed down through the generations. And you can forgive yourself and others for all of that. And that's part of the healing process. You're still making progress even on your worst day. So just take time out if you need to, but don't stagnate too long. Maybe a couple of mindfulness cards. If you die before you die, you won't die when you die. Old Greek tombstone. Today, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Reawaken yourself to the life you want to live. Start simple, change routine. Okay, fits right in with breaking out of stagnation with leadership, just personal leadership in your own life, taking accountability for your own life and your healing. Start small, take little steps. The leading cause of death is birth. The beautiful thing about death is that everyone gets to live before it occurs. How can you live your life to find peace in death? Yeah, how do you get to this King of Keys energy? Confident, calm, and happy master of his own life. What's the key to that? And that's personal leadership and healing. Mindfulness. Take great pleasure in simple actions. Enjoy the little things today. Bring a smile to your face with every coffee. Friendly conversation, good meal, shower, etc. And that reminds me, when I was on a mission to get more frugal, because I was on a goal to save more money and retire early, I really pulled back on all my spending. And it felt like deprivation at first, but then I got used to it, and then little things started to feel very special, like a dinner out. It was all the more special because you did it so rarely. And then, little things that used to be only kids found joy in, like seeing a butterfly on the nature trail, became quite a treat to revel in. All right, the little things are just as important as the big things. Small subconscious actions compound to make you the person you are. How could your life change if you become mindful of these actions? Okay, healing and forgiving and being less hard on yourself and encouraging yourself to keep making progress involves also becoming aware of those patterns and habits that require some small steps, but staying conscious and aware and vigilant of those habits. Are there any bad habits you could work on addressing? Like something like you always cancel plans because you're shying away from spending time with someone. That sort of thing. All right, maybe a few of these inner peace cards. To close out. Slow the F down. Okay. Take a hint from a sloth. All right, that plays in with not being too hard on yourself. Let yourself feeling defeated, like you're not making progress. Sometimes you just need to slow down, understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and take a break. Listen to your body, rest when you need to, and take some quiet time when you need to. That's a nice thing about, say, a solo hike on a trail. Really helps clear your mind. Highly meditated with a license to chill. Yep. And meditation also very, very useful with becoming mindful, staying vigilant to like bad habits, and keeping yourself from getting bogged down in negativity and beating yourself up. Okay, I hope that has helped someone out there today. I will see you next time.